Welcome to Nature Walk, the podcast where we delve into the wonders of the natural world and explore the intricate relationships between humans and the environment. I'm your host, David, and I'm thrilled to share with you today's top story from the world of conservation. Imagine a vast expanse of grasslands and desert ecosystems teeming with life and home to several endangered species. The Rimé-Ouadi Achim Faunal Reserve in Chad is just such a place, covering an impressive nearly 80,000 square kilometers, roughly 3 times the size of Rwanda. This incredible reserve has recently been entrusted to the US-based NGO Sahara Conservation, which has signed a 10-year deal with the government of Chad to manage and protect this precious area. As we walk through the rolling hills and arid landscapes of the Arafa, we find ourselves in the company of majestic creatures like the African wild dog and the scimitar-horned oryx. The latter, in particular, has a remarkable story of recovery, having been reintroduced into the reserve after being poached to local extinction. Thanks to the efforts of Sahara Conservation, which work tirelessly with zoos and private owners in the United Arab Emirates, 300 oryx were brought back to the reserve in 2016, and their population has since grown to 600. This heartening tale of conservation success is a testament to the power of collaboration and international cooperation. As Tim Woodfine, CEO of Sahara Conservation, aptly puts it, we could not do things without widespread international and local collaboration. The NGO's management plan for the Arafa includes finalizing a land zoning agreement with local herding and agro-pastoralist communities, ensuring that traditional transhumance routes are maintained and respecting the cultural heritage of the area. As we navigate the complexities of balancing conservation priorities with pastoralist grazing rights, it becomes clear that this is a delicate dance between human needs and environmental protection. Sahara Conservation's approach, which emphasizes a step-by-step process and avoidance of a militarized approach, offers a glimmer of hope for finding a harmonious balance between these competing interests. As we conclude our journey through the Rimé-Ouadi Achim Faunal Reserve, we're reminded that conservation is not just about protecting species and ecosystems, it's also about preserving cultural heritage and supporting local livelihoods. The story of this remarkable reserve serves as a beacon of inspiration for conservation efforts around the world. We'll be right back with more fascinating stories from the natural world on Nature Walk. Welcome back to Nature Walk. I'm your host, David, and we're delighted to have you join us again as we explore the fascinating world of nature and the human experience. Today, we've been taking a journey through some remarkable stories that highlight the intricate relationships between our planet's biodiversity and the people who work tirelessly to protect it. Now, let's dive into a truly inspiring tale that showcases the power of neurodiversity in the fight against extinction. You might be surprised to learn that an estimated 30% of conservation employees are neurodivergent, meaning they have conditions such as autism, ADHD, or dyslexia. But what does this mean for the world of conservation, and how can we harness the unique skills and perspectives that neurodiverse individuals bring to the table? To answer these questions, I'd like to introduce you to Joe Harkness, a conservationist and author who has written extensively on the topic of neurodiversity in the environmental sector. In his book, Neurodivergent, by Nature, Harkness explores the ways in which neurodiverse individuals can thrive in ecological jobs, bringing their unique strengths and abilities to bear on some of the most pressing conservation challenges of our time. As I delved into Harkness's work, I was struck by the sheer diversity of experiences and perspectives that he shares. From the autistic ecologist who finds joy in categorizing species, to the consultant ornithologist who uses their sensory superpowers to detect birdsong, it's clear that neurodiverse individuals have a tremendous amount to offer the world of conservation. But Harkness also highlights the challenges that many neurodiverse employees face in the workplace. From difficulties with social interactions to struggles with traditional office environments, it's clear that many organizations still have a long way to go in terms of creating inclusive and supportive workspaces for neurodiverse individuals. Despite these challenges, however, there are many reasons to be hopeful. As Harkness notes, You cannot be creative and make change and do good things unless you utilize all the different skills of the people you work with. If you don't have diversity of people, you don't have biodiversity. You can't have one without the other. They are intrinsically connected. This is a powerful message, and one that resonates deeply with me as we explore the complex relationships between human diversity and the natural world. By embracing neurodiversity and creating more inclusive workspaces, we can tap into a wealth of talent, creativity, and innovation that will be essential in addressing the environmental challenges of the 21st century. So let's take a moment to appreciate the incredible contributions that neurodiverse individuals are making to the world of conservation. From the groundbreaking research to the tireless advocacy, it's clear that these individuals are helping to shape a more sustainable and equitable future for all of us. And as we look to the future, let's remember that every individual has something unique to offer, regardless of their neurological makeup. By embracing our differences and working together, we can create a world that is more just, more compassionate, and more in tune with the natural world. Stay tuned for our final story of the day, right here on Nature Walk. Welcome back to Nature Walk. We're glad you're joining us again as we explore the fascinating stories of our natural world. As we wrap up today's episode, I want to share with you a thought-provoking tale that highlights the intricate relationships between our environment, climate, and the living creatures that inhabit it. You might be surprised to learn that lightning kills approximately 320 million trees worldwide every year. This staggering number comes from a recent study that used global lightning data and on-the-ground observations to model the impact of lightning strikes on tree populations. The research found that these strikes release around 1 billion tons of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere annually, which is equivalent to the emissions of an entire country like Japan. But what's even more intriguing is that this phenomenon could become more pronounced in the coming decades due to climate change. As temperatures rise and weather patterns shift, lightning frequency is expected to increase, particularly in forested areas near the Arctic. This raises important questions about how our planet's ecosystems will adapt to these changes and what implications they might have for biodiversity and the global carbon cycle. The study's lead author, Andreas Krause, notes that while lightning is currently most deadly for trees in tropical regions like Africa, it could pose a growing threat at higher latitudes as the planet warms. This underscores the need for continued research into the complex interactions between our atmosphere, land, and living organisms. As we consider these findings, let's take a moment to appreciate the awe-inspiring power of nature and the importance of preserving the delicate balance of our ecosystems. Whether it's the majestic beauty of a lightning storm or the quiet resilience of a forest ecosystem, every aspect of our natural world holds valuable lessons for us. That's all for today's Nature Walk. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, keep exploring your natural world.